Have you ever wondered how everything around us came into existence? This question has puzzled humanity for millennia, and it's only in the past century that we've begun to piece together a plausible answer. This answer, my friends, is the Big Bang theory. Picture this. Nearly 13.7 billion years ago, all matter, all energy, all of everything was condensed into a single, incredibly hot, incredibly dense point. A point so minute it was almost nothingness. Yet within this nothingness lay the potential for everything. And then in less than a fraction of a second, an explosion of unimaginable scale occurred. This was not an explosion like any we know, where matter is flung outwards into a pre-existing space. No, this was an explosion that created space itself. This was the Big Bang. From this tiny, dense point, the universe began to expand rapidly. Faster than the speed of light, the universe inflated, creating space and time as we know it. This was not a gentle process. The immense energy of the Big Bang created a seething soup of particles dominated by photons, neutrinos, electrons, and quarks. As the universe cooled, these particles began to combine. Quarks came together to form protons and neutrons. These in turn combined with electrons to form atoms, primarily of hydrogen and helium. These atoms were the building blocks of everything that would come next. Over millions and billions of years, these atoms were drawn together by gravity. They began to form clouds, then stars, and eventually galaxies. Each star, each galaxy, a child of the Big Bang, a testament to the power of creation inherent in the universe. And so with a bang, the universe was born, setting the stage for the creation of our world. A stage upon which the grandest of all dramas would play out, leading to the formation of galaxies, stars, and eventually our very own solar system. But that, dear listeners, is a tale for another time. From the chaos of the Big Bang, order began to emerge in the form of galaxies and stars. Imagine an infinite cosmic soup swirling with clouds of gas and dust. Gradually, through the irresistible pull of gravity, these clouds began to coalesce. They knitted together, forming dense regions of matter. These pockets of matter were the seeds of galaxies, immense cosmic structures composed of millions, billions, even trillions of stars. Within these fledgling galaxies, even smaller pockets of gas and dust began to collapse under their own gravity. The pressure and heat at the core of these pockets ignited nuclear fusion, giving birth to stars. One such galaxy that emerged from this cosmic dance was our own, the Milky Way. A spiral galaxy, home to hundreds of billions of stars, and one in particular that would host a special planet. In the vast cosmic ballet, galaxies spun, stars ignited, and the stage was set for the creation of our planet. In a quiet corner of the Milky Way, a new story was about to unfold, the birth of our solar system. Around 4.6 billion years ago, our solar system was nothing more than a cloud of gas and dust. This celestial nebula, vast and cold, floated in the quiet corner of the Milky Way. But within this nebula, a dramatic transformation was about to take place. A transformation that would give birth to our home, the solar system. The cloud of gas and dust started to collapse under its own gravity. As it collapsed, it began to spin, creating a swirling vortex of cosmic material. The center of this vortex accumulated the majority of the mass, forming a hot, dense core. This core ignited under the immense pressure and temperature, giving birth to our star, the Sun. But the story doesn't end there. As the Sun blazed into existence, the remaining material didn't simply disappear. Instead, it formed a flat, rotating disk around the Sun, known as the protoplanetary disk. This disk was not just a cosmic spectacle, but a womb of creation, where the seeds of future planets were sown. Over time, these particles began to stick together, forming clumps. These clumps then collided and merged to create even larger bodies, known as planetesimals. As these planetesimals continued to gather more and more material, they eventually grew into full-fledged planets. This process of growth and evolution wasn't quick or easy. It took millions of years for these planets to form and find their place in the solar system, but eventually they did. One by one, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune took their places around the Sun, completing the family portrait of our solar system. Thus, from cosmic dust and gas, our solar system was born, with Earth as one of its planets. This is the incredible story of how a cloud of dust and gas evolved into a system of planets orbiting a star, our solar system. Among the newly formed planets, one stood out, our home Earth. Birthed from the cosmic dust and gas swirling around the infant sun, Earth began its life as a molten mass, a fiery ball of rock and metal. The early eons of our planet were marked by violence. Massive space rocks, remnants of the solar system's formation, pelted the young Earth in a period known as the Late Heavy Bombardment. Each impact, each collision left its mark, shaping the Earth's surface into the familiar contours we know today. One such impact was so colossal that it's believed to have given birth to our moon, a chunk of Earth flung into orbit, forever bound to its parent planet by the invisible tether of gravity. As eons passed, the intense heat of Earth's heart began to dissipate. The planet's surface cooled and solidified, forming a thin crust that gradually thickened over time. Earth's violent youth was coming to an end, and a new era was about to begin. Beneath the surface, in the oceans, and even in the atmosphere, something extraordinary was happening. The first life forms were emerging, simple organisms that would set the stage for a drama of evolution spanning billions of years. From a fiery, chaotic start, our world cooled and calmed, setting the stage for the greatest show on Earth, life. And so, from a single cataclysmic event, our world was born. We've journeyed from the explosive Big Bang through the majestic formation of galaxies and stars to the inception of our very own solar system. The Earth, our home, was not a random occurrence but a product of these grand cosmic processes. As we conclude, let's not forget our origins. Next time you gaze at the stars, remember, we are all made of stardust, born from the same cosmic event that gave birth to the universe itself.